I was saying that she has had real, what we sort of like real sore tummy, sore bottom. She's still eating loads due to the steroids, but I guess that means she sort of needs to fill her nappy a lot as well, go to the toilet a lot, and I think it's made her quite raw, and when she wheezes it hurts down there, and that's upset her a lot in the night, and she's asking for her nappy changed all the time, even when it's like pretty much dry. So yeah, and she seems to be in a lot of pain, like really holding her stomach, and really, yeah, just really painful, and it's making her cry, and it's upsetting her, and that happens through the night, but it also happens through the day, and obviously affects her just general mood, and yeah, she's not interested in things, and she's just really lethargic, bless her, and just I think feeling really crap. Today I actually started thinking, right, maybe this is an infection, like a urinary tract infection, because she's sort of holding herself all the time, and crying a lot while holding herself, and I thought there's more to this than just a bit of nappy rash. But we went to the hospital today to we had to go to emergency because the daycare ward we go to, it sort of shuts at midday on a Saturday, so we went to emergency, and they did a urine test, and no infection, which is really good news, but basically like came away with kind of nappy rash cream, which, I mean, it's good that it's nothing more than that, but just bothers us that it's bothering her so much, if that really is all that it is. But we just have to keep an eye on that, I guess. What else to say? Emotionally, I think we've sort of taken a bit of a dip again. Yesterday, second half of yesterday, this morning in particular, we both find it very, very hard, but obviously we're knackered, as Maisie is, because she's not sleeping properly at night. She's also not napping properly in the day like she normally does. She has to have somebody with her. As soon as you try and leave, she wakes up, and so she's sleeping really lightly. And Dad has been really good, and gone into like sick kids hospital back in Edinburgh, and Maggie's cancer centres and things, and just sort of explaining to people our situation, and just finding out what information he can, which is, it's really good of him. He's come out with lots of kind of pamphlets and leaflets and things he's been given by the sick kids, and sick kids hospital in Edinburgh, and they also gave him, I've got a Barbie doll where her hair comes off, and she's got a selection of different wigs to put on, and a cuddly lion that the hospital gave him to bring to Maisie, and the lion's got sort of catheter tubes going into his chest, which Maisie will have eventually, and also his mane comes off, and he's got another one to reattach, a sort of pink mane, and storybooks explaining, what it is to have leukemia, trying to explain it to young children, and then just lots of information about the support available for parents and families, and reading through all that, I think, made us both quite emotional. Yeah, just that we don't have the wider team of people here with the hospital. We have a great doctor. We don't have a specialty nurse assigned just to us. We don't have a counsellor, a nutritionist, an occupational therapist, all these things that you seem to have as part of your team if you're in the UK. Lots of friends have, turns out lots of our friends have contacts in paediatric oncology back in the UK, so I'm in contact with a senior nurse in a paediatric oncology, it's not a ward, centre, I think, through a friend here, Alexa. We're in touch with a nurse in a similar situation in Australia. So they've all seen our treatment plan, and they're all saying, yep, it seems to be same as what you would get if you were here. It's just that kind of wider support. So we've sort of been thinking of and starting building our own team, and we've met with a nutritionist, and it's just doesn't seem to be the done thing here, or it's just maybe it is, but we're not being given that information. Is it like on a need to know basis, or is it because we're expats, or I don't know what it is. The medical treatment we're receiving is excellent in terms of the what Maisie needs, the drugs and the attention from the doctor, but other than that there isn't a wider support apart from our wonderful KL friends and family, and all our friends and family at home and all over the world that are supporting in their ways that they can. And we feel very lucky in all of that. But anyway, that all led to us both feeling quite emotional, like I say, last night and this morning, and today's been a tough day. Topped off with the visit into hospital, which was not supposed to happen this afternoon. But there we go. It's quite a long post today. Hopefully we'll have a cheerier one soon. I keep hoping that the first couple of days after her treatment is when she's going to feel really rough, and then maybe we'll have 1 or 2 days where she feels a bit better before it then starts again with the next treatment. But yeah, it's relentless. It's relentless for her, obviously, and I can't imagine how she's feeling. I wish that it wasn't her. I wish that it was me instead. I wish that I could take that away from her, but we can't, and she's doing amazingly. And it's also relentless for us. Like this, it's just, yeah, it's knackering. On that note, I can hear her stirring again on the monitor. So anyway, that's a long one today. So I'm going to stop there, and hopefully a happier post soon.